Aries Sun and Aries Rising to your weekly tarot card and astrological horoscope for February 5th through February 11th. My name is Kristen Marie, and I am your psychic medium and astrologist here to guide you through this week. Let's go ahead and talk about February 5th, because this is the energy on Monday that is really going to be carried through all the way through Thursday until we get to Friday to the Aquarius new moon. Now, we do have Pluto activity that is going to be conjuncting Mars, Mercury, okay? Make sure you watch that separate video. I will post it up here in the links. But this energy is going to be in your 11th house, and all of it is going to be summing up back into your 11th house. This is the main activity. And 11th house is the energy of other people, exchanging ideas with other people, friends, groups of people, and maybe not the best friends. There is going to be energy to help you adjust, okay? Some of it's going to be damaging, some of it's not. There are going to be things that are going to set the tone that are going to be irreversible, that will be positive as well, okay? So it's not necessarily bad news, it's good news. It's overconfidence is what's damaging in that sense, and overshooting that energy or overstepping that sense, okay? Now, keep in mind that this is going to be a good week for making a decision, but carrying out that decision extremely, extremely deep, especially Friday, okay? Now, when Friday comes up, then the new moon is going to be in your 11th house. And in that energy, you're going to be able to express yourself. You're going to be able to manifest. You are going to be associating, things of the past and shadow work, but trust your intuition. Don't let that energy kind of pull you back, because even though you are being revealed of things from the past into the future, it is going to affect your routine, okay? So make sure that you listen for those signs and you look out for that significance, because there's going to be some lessons into this, okay? Some lessons that are going to go forward. Now, where are these lessons coming forward? Well, it's going to be coming from other people. It's going to be coming from career expectations, coming from the actions that are emotionally satisfied, and from third-party people. I also see that, there's that Scorpio-like energy. The sun is also in Aquarius in the 11th house. That has the degree of Scorpio. So this path that you're going through, Aries, is not a smooth path. You feel a little bit of a restless spirit, and you might be triggering some people to look deeper in their insights. Like, somebody might say something to you, not understanding everything, and you give them a chance, and then they come at you again, and then that's where the fire comes through. But nonetheless, it's like this person is doing you a favor. You know what I mean? So the trick about this is to express yourself and try to avoid rebellion, but nonetheless, it's going to come out. The positive side of it, meaning a new chapter of friends, and someone and something is going to enter into your life. The communication is going to be like an air-like quality, and we'll see where it takes from there. Last but not least, Venus is going to be in your 10th house and is going to be traveling through the company of other people in a benefit that is going to help arouse passions, okay? So the things that you want to do that set your soul on fire, that heightened energy, you're going to feel more into it. You're going to share social activities, okay? You're going to want to, go do workshops. You're going to want to join other people and even yourself express and lead that energy. And relationships are also going to be under a microscope in that sense. For instance, your lover or friend might make a decision that affects how you feel too. So there's also that energy of give and take with money and love. So Aries, let's go ahead and look at the finer details. And if you would like to get a session with me, all you have to do is hop on my website, moongirltarot.com. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's look at the overall energy. This is the overall energy for your new moon. Now, if you're looking for your twin flame and your soul connection horoscope, make sure you click on the details bar. That is where you're going to find that extended energy. All right, Aries Sun, Aries Rising. Let's look at your new moon energy. There we go. Okay, so we have the Magician card, reverse. And in that sense, we do have things, divine energy. that's not in control, okay? It almost feels like out of control. But like I said, things are happening for a reason, but you can put yourself a little bit better in that shift. So for your new moon, the third party energies are going to be a heavy influence. Stay true to your intuition, what you want to do, address the manifestations, address the shadow work. And I see that that will flip on over come Friday, Saturday, okay? Now let's go ahead and take a look at your overall theme. Overall theme when it comes to this week. Okay, let's take a look at that for you here. Overall theme. Okay, so we have indecision reverse with the number 8 associated with Scorpio. Big energy we just talked about. So Friday, okay? So come Friday, there is going to be a decision, a change, okay? So wherever you were at a crossroads it's not going to be the crossroads anymore. You're going to want to flourish in that energy, and we'll see what further develops. Okay, so when it comes to the areas of your work and finance, when it comes to the energy, the people that you are in the world, out there in that public world per se, let's take a look at that. Okay, we have the 6 of Pentacles reverse. So we do have people at our work kind of just like, giving us a lot to do, a lot of work, and it's good. It's not a bad card to have. Money is coming in. It's just a big workload, meaning the energy, you're not able to give it back to yourself. So before you keep saying, yes, I can take that on. Yes, I can take those extra shifts. Yes, I can do this. Are you sure? Right? You were sort of sure, but you know that you made a decision about your self-care. You know you made a decision about what you want to do with your time. So make sure that you prioritize your boundaries, okay? When it comes to your personal finance, money coming in, and entrepreneurship, let's look at that. We have the 2 of Cups upright. So we do have a nice joining in of a partnership of money coming through and helping of third-party people. So if you are collaborating, if you're selling, if you're working towards something and presenting this week, it is going to pay off very well, and your partner is going to be there to help you. I love teamwork makes the dream work. When it comes to communications, when it comes to air, we have a lot of air activity this week. Let's go ahead and take a look at that for you and see what those messages are and that hidden message. We have the Devil card reverse. So when this comes up, this already tells me this is talking about work. This is talking about in the sense where, like, taking that energy in, money is good, but the balance, right? The balance and stuff with yourself. Okay. So getting close towards the week, Aries, there is kind of like a power struggle with yourself, and make sure that, when you communicate, like what we were talking about, like that decision that you make is irrevocable, even though you're like, yeah, bring it on, bring on those hours, bring on that extra money, even though you're tired, the performance. Okay. So look at that energy and look outside. Other than that, I feel like people and that's the thing, it's not being shown. Like, you might be a little tired, everybody thinks that you can handle it, and you're like just piling on with the communication, but they're also going to tell you something and reveal something that is going to make you shift and change in how you present stuff. Let's look at the hidden messages, find that. Yes, it has to deal with family, it has to deal with a Cancer, particularly there, Cancer sun arising, the Chariot card upright. So the hidden messages is that there is going to be some things pulling you one way and the other, and kind of like stepping outside of the boundaries. But the hidden message is to stay true, to stay honest. With that being said, okay, when it comes to the areas of water, when it comes to home, when it comes to your intuition, we have the 4 of Rods upright. So home life is very good, cohesive. There is some energy, there's support. You're feeling loved and supported in that energy as well. That's very, very good. Your children are feeling good. It's a big family reunion this week. When it comes to intuition, we have the 10 of Swords reverse. So when it comes to home life, we have healing. We have, unity happening this week. We have things happening and changing, a decision and things, people coming back from the past and trying to right some wrongs. So that's very good, nice. When it comes to love, when it comes to passions and what sets your soul on fire, right? We have 2 of Rods upright. When it comes to love, Aries, love is good. Love is very promising. You and your lover are really taking off. So you could see here that even though there might be things at work, things at your public life, things from outside resources, people that are kind of like, stumbling, it's the home life, it's the intimacy, it's your personal relationships that are keeping you afloat, that are keeping you move forward. Now, singled Aries and risings, you really are ready. You're manifesting. You're so close. Like you're doing the shadow work, and you really want somebody to come to you. And I feel like that is going to happen. Let's look at your personal passions, your fire, things that set your soul on fire. Let's look at that. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords upright. So we do have somebody like sabotaging some of that stuff. And, this kind of came up. Make sure you cross watch, okay? Because I've been noticing a theme, especially with Aquarius and Pluto and Aquarius with the new moon. It's great to have this idea of manifesting, of bringing things forward, of group and support, but not everybody is on your team, right? You want to make sure everybody in your boat is rowing and not somebody screwing holes in your boat, sinking your boat, Aries, okay? So when it comes to your personal passions, when it comes to your collaboration, think twice, okay? Stick to your personal partnerships and that stuff, but watch that, okay? There's going to be some irrevocable energy here, and maybe some friendships mended, hopefully. All right, Aries, thank you so much for your time and your energy. I'll see you next week for another Psychic Tarot card reading.